talking to each other yet.
Oh, okay. I thought she came up and talked to me.
I'm trying to find out.
I didn't know you were behind me.
Right, she doesn't even know you're there. So what are you doing, Nissa? We're gonna start with you. Hold on, we're gonna start with you, and then.
Well, I see where he goes in, and I look around and see if there's somewhere I can like just watch it from.
Yeah, there's plenty of like storefronts and that kind of thing.
And that's way away from my place, right?
Yeah. This is your place was closer to the docks and then a slightly nicer part of a nicer neighborhood. Okay. This place is a pretty blah neighborhood, and
I hate the blahs.
All right. Well, I'm gonna just look around for a place.
So do me a spot hidden. You have been kind of keeping an eye on both of them, Jen, so you see where they're both going. Yeah. She goes to a nearby storefront. There's it's an alley. It's an alleyway. There's a deep shadow.
I critically spot hidden.
Oh wow. Okay. You do spot Officer Bridges up the street. Apparently he followed behind you about 50 or 60 feet back. You think that she's seen you without even having to.
Yeah. Okay.
So.
I wave.
And then she goes and she creeps into an alleyway.
Yeah. I point at that way.
And she points at the building where you saw him go.
Yeah.
So,
I'm a doctor.
Where are you going? What's going on?
I'm going home. It is.
Did you go back into your boat after you lost sight of them?
I think I'd watch it from a distance. Just kind of like at that corner where I lost sight of them.
Okay.
Just kind of chilled out there for a little bit. And then head back to the boat.
Okay. You're chilling.
Me or him?
Me.
Him. When you see another man come out of the shadows and cross the dock, like he's just walking straight.
Oh, straight to your boat.
Yeah. And crosses onto your boat and takes something out. Did you lock the door behind you when you left?
I forgot because I was very
sleepy.
sleepy.
Click. And slides open the outer door and then goes in and slides it shut again.
Dun dun
dun. Dun dun dun.
Dun 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 dun.
The first guy was just a distraction. Just kidding. No.
He was just in
It's
the
Bobby, the petty thief. He has nothing to do with anything. No, what are you doing? You were just about getting ready to go back inside your boat when you spot this. You look around, no sign of these other two people.
Alright, so I'm just gonna, kind of walk up to the edge of the pier and draw my gun kind of behind my back.
Okay, yeah, you can do that.
Or like inside my jacket or something.
Yep. You're wearing a big pea coat and you've got like the slicker over that.
Yeah.
And then what? Like boxers or whatever you sleep in under that probably. So you've got the coats on and you've got some boots or something.
Yeah.
And a big hat. Another spot hidden. No.
Aw. Well, there goes the captain.
Finally got it by himself.
Alright, 37 out of 75, so yeah.
Good God. Okay, yeah. There's a little light on inside, but it looks like it's a flashlight somebody's probably got their hand over. What are you doing? The scariest thing in Call of Cthulhu.
So I know there's 2 doors on the boat.
Well, what you got is there's only one way in or out. There's a hatch up front here. There's this little that's like a skylight that's right over like the center of this, and then there's the main door back here that opens into a bridge or whatever you want to call it. And then there's a hatch here that you can go that you can actually like you keep that closed. You keep this part of the boat closed when you've got people on it when you're doing a tour or whatever, because that's your private area. But then they go anywhere else on the boat that they want to go. Yeah, and then there's a lot of illustrations of the interior there.
So there's only one way down into that private area?
There's two. There's also the hatch forward on the top, towards the front of the boat. And I would assume that has probably got just like a latch on it on the inside. And it's probably clicked right now.
Yeah.
He could get out that way if he knows about it and knows boats at all. Otherwise, he might not. He might be confused or something.
I'm just gonna.
It's not like there's like a big ladder that goes up to it. I don't think there would be ways to climb up. You're gonna what?
Quietly head into the boat.
Okay, from the back.
Yeah.
The main door. Okay. It sounds really loud as you slide it open, like blah 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 blah. Well, you know it's not, but he's trying to be quiet.
Yeah.
Make a sneak check for me. This will give him. If you fail it, this gives him a listen check. Is basically what this comes down to.
Right, well,
if you don't fail it.
Yeah, I fail it.
Okay, so he gets a listen.
I have like no sneak points.
You slide it open. The inner door is open. The inner little hatch to your cabin is open, and you see a light go out in there. Click. What do you do?
There's a light switch, right?
Yes, it's on. There's the switch that's in this part of the boat has a little lamp on the roof. There's another switch just inside the other part of the boat that has another lamp on the roof.
So is there a light switch really near me?
I would assume not. I would assume it'd be over by the dash. Would be the switch for that outer bigger room, and then just past that on the inside of your cabin is going to be the switch for the inside.
Okay. I don't have a flashlight or anything, so. I guess
There's a
should
flash of lightning, which briefly illuminates the area. But the cabin looks really dark because you had all the curtains pulled, and there's not a whole lot of windows anyway. You do see a little bit of light coming in from the skylight, the little tiny skylight. And you hear thunder in the distance. And, make a listen check.
Where are you?
He's in the back right now. He's right back here. About to
Right
head
there?
potentially forward, yeah.
Is he upstairs?
Yeah, so he's in this area. This is the upper area where the windows are. Okay, so he's like it's like right where this photo's taken. Your switch is going to be up here.
Okay.
There's no obviously big giant radio crap there, but
So the guy is
and if you
downstairs.
go here, it goes down into this cabin area. Or actually, no, that's the cabin coming the other way. Yeah, there's the little doorway that leads down into the cabin. This is like looking from the front of the cabin. There's the bed, and then you've got the bed all the way in the front. So this is like, you could spin around and look to here, and you can spin around and look here. Does that make any sense? Make a listen check.
14, I'm pretty sure I
Mm.
made it out of 72, yeah.
Okay, is that check? Don't forget to check these if they aren't.
I've already made both of these.
Okay. You hear movement after the lightning flashed, you hear some kind of movement in the cabin again. Like someone's moving around, trying to be quiet in there. What are you doing?
I guess I'm just going to say, like, alright, buddy, hands up.
You're in the same room with the guy?
Now, kind of. He can't see the guy, and he doesn't think the guy can see him either. And the voice that comes back says, "You too,
You too?
Captain Scott. We know all about you."
Who's we?
You hear more movement, like he's moving around in there. I got you in my sights. He could, potentially. You can make a psychology check if you want.
I don't think I have anything in psychology, so I'll
It's
try.
5%.
Yeah, 5%. 58, no, 85.
85, okay. No idea if this guy's bluffing you or not.
I'm going to call his bluff.
Okay.
Just-
Shoot wildly into the darkness.
My boat's full of holes!
I mean, I can hear him, so I've got a
You hear
reasonable
him
guess.
move. Well, yeah, but it's a tiny cabin. You just know that he's moving, and it's dark. It's really dark in there. It's really dark where you're standing too, but there's probably more light in here than in there. If he does look out the hatch, which is open, he might be able to see your shadow where you're standing. Just remember, there's glass all the way around this top area.
Let's see. Well, what can I reach? Let's see.
What can you reach? Yeah. You're standing about right here. Right there is where the helm is. These are like just seats. There's probably storage underneath them. There's going to be life preservers. There's probably some oars shoved in there. Anything else you would think of having that would be on a boat. There's probably a fire extinguisher in this area somewhere. This then is pretty steeply goes downward into this living area here, and there's a little like slidey door right there. It's always open, and these two are at the same level. There's a deck chair. It's connected to the deck. Then there's this. It's like a what do you call it? Just a bench. And again, there's going to be more life preservers underneath there. You might have an inflatable raft on board. That's your call. Somewhere, tucked somewhere, just in case anything goes really, really wrong. And you've got your gun behind your back right now, or down by your side, whichever you want. Right now you're standing, and you're possibly giving a silhouette through all the glass. So keep that in mind too.
What kind of door is it? This main door.
It looks just like the rest of the decking. It's wood halfway down, it's glass halfway up, and it slides. It'll slide aside kind of like that.
Can I lock it from the outside?
Yeah, but it wouldn't be hard to unlock, I would think. I think it would have just a latch on the inside, and then like you lock it with a key on the outside. That's the way I picture it. Someone
about,
unfamiliar with it might have some problems getting out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like kind of step back a little bit and close that door.
Okay, so you're stepping back out and okay, and you close
Lock it and look around for something to make sure it stays shut.
If you've got that inflatable raft in that under that bench in the back near the engines, you could also probably have some paddles in there, and you could try to jam one of those paddles like into the door, so to try to jam it shut.
Yeah, that.
Okay. What's your intelligence? We're gonna give you an intelligence or an idea check.
And I mean,
I'll
I know
let
that.
you roll it. What's
I know
your
the
idea?
hatch, the idea is
Yeah.
70.
70. Make an idea check. You quick
60,
get in there. Okay,
60.
60 something. You made it. You could get in there. You grab one of the paddles, try to jam it shut. Okay, you could quick do that. You think you've got it, so it's going to be really hard to get open. You're going to have to either break the glass to get out or something. What are you doing?
Keeping an eye on the hatch, and I'm just gonna kind of like
You're in the back, all in the back right now. Okay.
find somewhere that I can be that'll keep an eye on both exits and all the windows.
Do you want to be on your boat, or do you want to be like on the dock or someplace?
Um,
And do you want to be hidden?
hidden or at least somewhat covered.
You got a few
There's
choices.
probably stuff
And
on
there's-
the dock.
There is. There's some places on the dock you could probably hide. There's no lights out here except for like the little lights coming off those boats. You could also climb right into that bench and close the lid and leave it cracked. I mean, that's an option. I'm just throwing out like things that you could potentially do.
No, I mean I want him to know I'm still there.
Oh, okay.
I'm locking him in the boat.
Or you could just sit on the bench and just
Yeah.
watch, and you'll be able to see if someone comes out. You can see right through the glass. If someone comes out on the front of the boat, you'll see.
And then
He'll be able to see you more clearly if he like comes to the up into this back cabin area, just because you're gonna have light on, not directly on you, but there's plenty of light like over here.
yeah,
So there's still some ambient light here. He'll be able to see you.
Yeah,
I'm just throwing all your options out and make sure you know what's going on.
maybe something a little darker, but yeah, that kind of area. Either
Okay.
darker or behind something.
You could get down on the floor of the boat in the back too, and just have your head poking up if you want to go that route, and then you'd be pretty hard to see.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. How long do you want to stay there?
Until the sun comes out or one of
Okay.
these people come back.
Okay. So it's about 10 minutes later. You see movement in the cabin. It's a man. He's wearing a hat. He's got a heavy coat. He's holding his hand like he's got something in it. You can do me a spot hidden. See if you see any more details in there.
70.
Out of 75.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's armed. Looks like he's got a pistol. He goes to the back of the boat and he tries to open it. When it doesn't open, you see it takes him a few seconds. Then you hear a click as he unlatches it. He tries to open it again. There's a grinding noise, and it comes open maybe this far before it really jams up good with the paddle. And then he's like, "Damn it!" And he starts cussing. He has not seen you yet. Okay, he's not able to get the door open. And he does this for maybe 2 minutes. And you see him do this. He's kind of looking out. He's obviously put his gun away. And then he moves back into that outer cabin. You see he's throwing open the benches that are in there. And he's obviously looking for something.
Is it a little easier to see now, or is it still pretty dark?
It's still pretty dark. It's only been 15, 20 minutes, and it's like 4:15 in the morning in the winter. Sunrise is probably not going to be till like 7 a.m.
I'll wait.
Okay.
Thunder.
There's movement in the boat. It's a little louder, and then you see him come back to that window, to the door window again, and he does this, and there's this shattering glass noise as he smashes it out with the fire extinguisher.
Okay.
And then he starts like breaking out around that, and you see he kind of puts his hand down on the top of the window and he pulls it back, and he looks around. and still does not see you, and goes back into the disappears back into the boat.
Okay.
He comes back a minute later. He's got a blanket. He throws it over the top, and then he climbs out.
As he starts to climb is when I'm going to show myself with the gun out.
Okay.
Like, hopefully right when he's
Okay.
midway, so he
Yeah,
can forward back.
He was climbing like a champ, though. It was like, woo!
Okay.
And that's when you pretty much stand up and you hold a gun pointed at him. And he stops mid-straddle.
Yeah.
And he just stops, and he just looks at you. His eyes go wide. What are you doing?
Let me see them hands, buddy.
You can see them. They're right there. They're on the blanket. You can see both his hands very clearly where he is right now.
Just go ahead and I guess finish climbing out and lay down.
He's a good size. He looks like he's strong.
I mean, I've got the gun in my hand.
You're very close to him. You're no further away than we are right now, so keep that in mind.
Yeah, but like this, so I feel okay.
He gets down, he lays down on the ground. Yeah, you'll get a shot off. You got the gun ready. You get at least one bullet going before he can, if you want to tackle you.
Yeah.
And he's down on the floor.
Hands on the back of your head.
He does it.
We're gonna hang out here for a little bit, friend. And I just kind of recline and look at him.
You gonna call the cops?
They'll be here. One will.
It's still raining.
I'm okay with that.
A half an hour goes by.
He can get wet. I guess I'll question him some while I wait.
And there was no way I could have heard the glass breaking, right?
Yeah.
You're down watching Flophouse, which is like a quarter of a mile
Way
away.
away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hoping eventually one of these two will look and see me out there.
But they went to follow the Turkish man,
Yeah.
the Greek or whatever.
Until then, I'm just gonna question him, you know.
Okay. The answers that you get seem to indicate that he's a petty thief, and he was just trying to make some extra cash.
Calling him by his name.
Oh yeah, that's right. Apparently, he's trying
Yeah.
to cover up the mistake that he made.
So who's we, Mr. Petty Thief?
I was bluffing. It's just called cops.
Did you find what you were looking for?
No, your wallet wasn't in an easy place to find.
So it's been, what, 45 minutes since I...
Yes. Yeah,
Well,
nobody's come back out of the flop house.
Well, I was thinking if he's not... Like, I was wondering if he was, like, dodging in to, like, throw us off, but if he hasn't come back out,
Okay. Yeah, it's been.
I'll just go tell Captain Scott where...
Okay.
Seems like even a petty thief would know a captain will take his wallet with him when he goes out to drink. Petty thief.
What can I tell you?
Who are you?
My name is Bob.
What's your friend's name?
He looks around. Okay. You've crossed the wrong people. Now he's kind of like looking up. That's all. When I lean forward, it's just to kind of give an impression of the
Yeah.
feel you get. He says you've crossed the wrong people, and they're keeping an eye on you. And when they decide to take you away, they're going to take you far, far away. They're going to put your brain in a can.
I remember those guys.
Yeah.
So what?
Now
did
you let me go now with no questions asked. I'll put a good word in for you.
I've seen what word does. That's not much. What did you need from me if you're with those people? Seems like they could have just come and got it.
They don't like to show themselves. They have many people who work with them.
What could I have possibly had?
Oh, that's what I was supposed to find out.
Mm-hmm.
I saw my opening and I took it.
An opening for what?
To search your home. See, we've already got information on your Dr. Polochev. Wait, no. No, he probably would not have that information. We already know about all the rest. And you. So you can call the cops and report a petty theft or a grand conspiracy against you. You can go that route if you want. The asylums are full of people like that. Or I just walk away. What's your choice there, Captain?
You know, it's a good question. The way I see it, if they're after me, there's not a lot I can do to them.
Nope.
But I can take some of their little fellas out before I go. Now you give me a reason not to. and we can have a conversation.
Or he's not. What? Is that a threat? Are you threatening me?
Ah,
Because I'm laying on the floor, and if you shoot me, even the dumbest cop is going to realize what happened.
I'm a boat captain. I'll sail you out to sea and deal with maritime law.
I don't know what to tell you. You've
Think of
crossed the
something.
wrong people. You've crossed the wrong people. And they don't want anybody to know about you. I guess the only thing you can do is find out where they keep the information on you and get rid of it. Or
Where'd you
change
get
your
the
name
information?
and your identity and hide. Okay, you're coming back to the boat about them. So you see a woman walking from basically the streets. She's a streetwalker. No.
Technically, I guess.
But if you're just
You
going to
could
take me
just
out to
use-
sea and dump me,
And I see him outside the boat.
yeah, he's standing
So
there.
that's kind of weird.
He has a gun in his
The
hand,
glass on my
Alright, I'm
door is
running.
shattered.
and he's holding it, and he's kind of pointing it down towards the ground, towards the deck of the boat, and he's apparently talking. Maybe he's gone crazy. Or maybe there's somebody there.
And the glass
Maybe
on
it's
my
one of
door
those
is shattered.
things,
That's
yeah.
kind of an
Yeah,
indicator.
there's a big black. You've got like reflection off most of the glass except for this one hole in the back of the boat, and there's a blanket thrown over it.
I'm running over.
It's your best blanket. Okay, yeah, you get over there and you find him talking to this guy. You have about like 20 seconds or more of questioning before she arrives. So he's like, "Is that what you're planning on doing? You're just gonna take me out to sea and shoot me and throw me overboard?"
Can't think of a reason not to yet.
I can.
Let's hear it.
And then he jumps at you. Now you have a chance. You can just if you want to take the shot right now, and that'll be the first action round. But he basically he took his hands off the back of his head when he was talking to you, so he could kind of get up like this.
As
To
soon as
look, but he's like this, facing you. Like I said, about this far, and he just does one of these. Now, you get you get a shot. Boom! It's point blank range. So double your chances of hitting if you want to take the shot.
and I don't know if she's nearby yet.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
could
you
see her. Yeah, you saw her walking,
Okay.
and you saw her quicken her pace to walk towards you, and she had reached right about here actually. Before, because he's in the bottom boat. He couldn't see it.
And of course, if I saw his gun out, I drew my gun.
That's fine. Yeah, you've got a gun in your hand then. So you don't see anybody else in the immediate vicinity.
But I know she's there.
You don't see the sniper. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know she's there.
There's
She's walking.
7
She's almost to the
snipers.
boat, and she's wearing soft-soled shoes, so you didn't even hear her coming. But you're facing that general direction because you're facing. The way I pictured it was you were sitting over here when he came out. You just stood up, and so you're facing this way, and you saw her start walking.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot at this guy. He's coming at you.
I'm gonna take a swing at him with the pistol though.
Okay, so that'll go on actual dex. We're gonna just roll his dexterity. I'm rolling 3d6 for this guy's dex. Holy shit, 14. Okay, what's your dex, Captain Scott? 5.
I hope
What
you're a
is
good
your
shot.
dex, Polochev?
My
You're
dex?
13, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
I really hope she's a good shot. I'm in trouble.
Polochev.
All my
and-
stats. All my stats are super low.
It's hard to shoot him. He's never shot a person. He's shot monsters, but he's never actually like blown somebody away right in front of him.
Yeah, I shot more people than you have as a doctor.
With my first superhero, yeah, I was thinking.
Yeah, he's
so-
just coming at you. He's gonna just try to punch you in the face, and I think base punch is 50%, isn't it?
Yep. Should be, right?
Yeah, base fist is 50%.
Fisticuffs.
So he connects. You can attempt to dodge if you so desire,
Can't hurt.
because you see it coming. So make a dodge check.
Where
When you
is
saw
that?
it coming from a mile away, because it takes a while to get up.
Oh,
Dodge is
dodge
in,
is
yeah.
a thing.
Dex times 2, so.
So 10.
That's a 7, so.
Oh,
Oh, wait.
That's the
29.
side. 27. Okay, yeah. He clips you. Let's see. It does 1d3 plus a strength bonus. His strength is 14. Let's see what his size is. He's a little guy. He does not have a strength, any bonus to that. So he clips you in the chin for a point of damage.
I say, hold it right there.
Okay. He turns to look over his shoulder, and you've got a gun aimed at him, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty close. I'm like.
Yeah, you're very close. You're within like. Here, we'll use this guy for him. He's here. You're less than 10 feet away.
Yeah.
So you're actually probably about 9 feet away, and that's less than your dex. So you're within point blank range. What?
Did my swing connect?
Oh yeah. And you see him. Then you're gonna try to pistol whip him. So make a roll. You're gonna use for this. You'll use your club skill.
Is that so?
Base
Yeah.
25.
Is it 25 base? Okay. You don't have any
I'll
training
take
in
club.
beating some pistol whipping.
75.
75. Okay, so you basically hit him, but it's like a glancing blow. It doesn't really hurt him at all. Did you want to do anything besides say that and aim the
I mean, I
gun?
have my.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
I'm pretty much just like, if you move, I will shoot.
Okay. Looks like he's gonna move. You have a gun, and at the top of the round, your gun, you can get one shot off first before anything else happens.
If
you
he
wanna do
moves,
that.
I shoot.
Yeah, it looks like he looked over his shoulder at you,
Okay, that's fine. He can
and then
look.
it looked like he was gonna do something you're not sure what, because he started to move again like that. You get that kind of a
Okay,
feel. Like
then
he is definitely moving.
I'm
If you
gonna
want to
shoot
shoot him, you can. Okay.
Since I'm so close, can I aim where I'm shooting so I don't like kill him?
If you aim at something, it's going to knock your chances down.
Oh.
It's gonna knock your chances down by like 20%. Because you're aiming at a specific part of his body, is what I'm gonna say.
But since it's point blank, it's still doubled after
It's
it goes down by
doubled.
20.
And then drop 20%.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If
So
it's
I
doubled
have-
before, that's better.
So I have an 80% chance of hitting this guy because my percentage
In the spot
chance
that you want.
is-
Yeah, because it's considered most shooting is center mass, just trying to get a hit in.
Okay.
Where are you trying to hit him? Headshot.
And brains are all over.
No, where are you trying to hit him? And that's if you're trying to hit him like arm, legs, or head is going to be minuses. Let's go.
Well, I was just
Quick.
thinking like his non-heart shoulder. That's still center
So
mass.
his right shoulder.
His non what?
Heart shoulder. Yeah.
Oh.
The one that's not his heart side.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
you're going for a non-fatal.
Like still in like the center mass, just non-fatal.
Unless you impale him, it's going to be hard to just kill this guy
Okay.
with one shot. So
Right.
if you want to just go for the... Is
Okay.
that a 100% chance?
Yeah.
Okay. You still have a 5% chance of missing. If you roll 96 to
60.
0, 60 is a hit.
36.
Well, 36.
36,
Yeah.
and you have 100%, so it is not impale, because you have to get 20%. So, yeah, you shoot him, boom, in the back. Roll your damage.
How many? Let's see.
It should be written down.
1d8. So
Yes, a D8. Oh, I don't know how many hit points this guy's got. Have you rolled his con? Let's check his con.
That's a
Holy
D8.
shit. Okay, this
Is it?
guy's pretty
Yep.
hardy.
Okay.
Con, and his size was a 6, so his total points are...
This is also a D8, but it's larger.
I'm making this guy up as I go because I didn't realize you guys would be shooting this part of this thing, which is cool. So how much
7.
damage? 7. Holy Christ.
That's a lot of damage.
That hurt him bad.
Oh!
I'm real. I don't know what it is with my
His
tiny
con's
little
13.
like mosquito gun, and I just kill
I don't
it.
know, no,
I
D-
destroy with
D8's not a mosquito.
No, D8's a solid little. You have a
It's my-
solid pistol.
it's
You have
my-
a solid pistol.
Yeah.
my 32 revolver.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Snub
It's a
nose.
D8.
It's sorry, a snub nose, not a mosquito gun. A snub nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not nose. What's a mosquito?
It's a 32. Yeah, that's a D8.
Is
32
that
is
a
a D8.
damage?
I mean, that's what I wrote down.
Yeah, no, you're right. D8's correct. Well, a 45 does like
That's
D10
a
plus
10
2.
plus 2,
Yeah,
which
okay.
is brutal.
Yeah, you should be able to kill somebody with
12
one
damage.
bullet. What did I say? His con is
I've got
32
one.
times 5 is 65. Okay, he stumbles like into your arms. You see his eyes roll up in his head, and he drops the gun.
Can I
Whoops.
kill him?
You don't know yet. There's a lot of blood on you because, well, okay, at the angle that was shooting, make a luck check there, Bo. We're gonna see if the bullet went through and damaged your bow.
Come on.
I mean, it was upwards. It
All
couldn't
right,
have been.
96.
You're seeing him dead above him. 196. Okay, so it's a
Hit the field
it was a
canister.
through shot. Hit him somewhere here. Oh wait, let's see where it hit him.
How great would that be?
I mean, it's still
It's
a.
gonna have to be realistic. Okay, so it caught him in. You basically shot him in the ass. Okay, you're like, I don't want to shoot him in the heart, and you made it a little low. Caught him in the ass, came out the leg over on this side, and you hear a thunk as the bullet hits the back, that wooden part down below the glass, and he stumbles forward into your arms. Do you instinctively try to grab him, or just
kinda-
get back?
I mean, he's a
Okay,
big guy.
so you're just gonna
carry
get
him
out of his
off.
way. No, he's a
Let
little
him
guy.
drop.
His size is only a 6.
Oh, why did I think that he was? Oh
I
no,
thought-
yours
no,
was tiny.
he's a strong guy. He's like
He's small and strong.
He's
I'm
small
huge
and
and weak.
solid. He's got like a
Oh.
6 size and a 14 strength. I'm just rolling stats up, drag quick as I could here. So you just kind of push him off. He stumbles against you and he falls to the deck. Boom. Okay. And blood starts to kind of pool underneath that leg. Nice clean shot though. Didn't hit you
Right in the femoral artery.
Don't want to kill him.
So is
Should
Okay,
we-
we're out of
Kill him
combat
anyway.
at this point. What are you guys
You
doing?
could.
Is my boat okay other than the gunshot?
Yeah, it's just a
not
bullet
sinking
hole.
or
It's got a
anything.
bullet hole. No.
It's up here. It's not down here.
Yeah, it's not
I
down
just had to make sure, like, I critically failed the luck
Oh,
roll, so,
it's true. It's true.
like, it could have just been like,
Boom! God damn you, Polochev! There's no picture of the exterior, but this wooden part in the back is where it hit.
okay. So I've got to have rope on a boat,
Oh, there's tons of rope on this boat. Yes.
so I'm gonna bind his hands and stuff.
You're
and
right
tell,
Okay,
there,
so
Captain.
you're gonna grab some rope. There's some in that bench back there.
I'm gonna tell the doctor to keep him from dying.
You're right there, Captain.
Never better.
Alright, I guess I'll
Where's
do
your
some
guy?
first aid on this guy.
Okay, he's alive.
He's at home.
He's
He's
unconscious.
at home.
The shock to his system knocked him out immediately. So, yeah, you can do first aid to him. That'll give him 1d3 points back. Or you can
Can I
wake
try-
him up instead of giving him the hit points back. You can go that route.
Can I do pharmacy instead, or
No, it's gonna be
oh,
it's gonna
pharmacy
be
is
first
something else,
aid
never
or medicine, whichever one you want.
mind.
Medicine is at 50. What's your first aid at? First aid's at 75. You probably just want to do some quick first aid. You've got a couple medical kits on board. You've got to be ready.
Do you want me to wake him up?
So he's got bandages and stuff.
Yeah, let's get him tied up and wake him up, and keep
Alright.
him from bleeding out. Probably would be
Yeah, I'm
good.
working
That's
on
all
it.
about it, whichever one she does.
Okay.
Yeah, 50.
Okay, so you want to wake him up like immediately?
Once he's tied
Once he's
up
tied
really
up.
well,
Okay, so
Like,
you're
really
binding his
well.
wounds. You get him tied up.
and we'll search him before he wakes
You want
up.
to leave him right there out in the open on the back of the boat.
No,
We need to clean up.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of blood on the back deck.
And the glass.
that's all right. I'm a fisherman. It could be fish blood.
And also there was a
Um,
shot in the middle of the city.
You look around. There are some lights coming on some of these buildings that are nearby, on the inside.
We need to go out to sea. So no one can,
Right now.
Yeah, we kind of
Get on the boat.
need to go out so people don't like see this blood. We need to have time to clean it up.
He's tied up. You've got him tied up and you've got his wounds bound. You can wake him. Since you made that roll and put a check next to first aid, if you don't already have one, you can wake him up anytime you want.
Do you know anything about where your cop guy is?
Yeah, he went home, but I can't call his house at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. I mean, I could call him and let him know what's going on, but I mean, there was a gunshot. Windows, people are waking up. Someone's probably gonna call the cops. I can just tell him what's going on, but I'll